Imagine this. What if I told you that by simply saying something, you could open the floodgates to $50 million? Does that sound too good to be true? I can already hear you thinking, that's impossible. There's no way that could work. But let me tell you, this isn't just some dream or fantasy. It's about tapping into a universal law that's been around for centuries. The law of attraction. It's real. It works. And it can work for you too. You see, every single person has access to this power. It's not about being lucky or being in the right place at the right time. It's about understanding how the universe works, and more importantly, how your mind plays a key role in attracting the things you desire. This isn't about hard work, getting into the grind, or even waiting for your big break. It's about shifting your mindset and learning how to speak the language that the universe listens to. What if the secret to manifesting wealth wasn't working harder, but instead aligning your thoughts and words with abundance? What if the only thing standing between you and the wealth you've always dreamed of was the way you've been thinking about money? Right now, you're about to learn how to shift that mindset, tap into the powerful energy of money, and start attracting the wealth that's been waiting for you all along. In the next few moments, I'm going to show you exactly how you can begin speaking your way to financial abundance. It's not magic. It's real, and it's available to everyone. The words you speak are powerful. They have the ability to shape your reality and change your life. So if you're ready, let's dive into how you can use them to unlock the wealth you deserve. Let's take a moment to understand one of the most important concepts in this entire process: abundance. In simple terms, abundance is the idea that there is an unlimited supply of resources available to all of us. Whether it's love, health, or yes, money, the universe has an infinite amount of all these things just waiting to be received. The problem is that most people live their lives in scarcity. They believe there's not enough money to go around. They feel like they have to compete, struggle, and hustle just to get by. And because of this belief, they attract exactly what they think: scarcity. Now, I want you to understand something. Money is not a limited resource. It isn't something that only a select few have access to. There's more money in the world right now than at any other point in history. The flow of wealth is constant. But the question is, why do some people seem to attract it effortlessly, while others struggle their whole lives? The difference lies in their mindset. People who attract money naturally are in alignment with the energy of abundance. They don't view money as scarce or something to be hoarded. Instead, they see it as something that flows freely to them and through them. They know that there's always more where that came from. They don't chase it. They don't beg for it. They simply allow it. When you begin to understand that money is just energy, like everything else in the universe, it becomes clear how powerful this shift in mindset can be. You can literally tap into this flow of money by changing the way you think and the words you say. The universe isn't holding back from you. The money is out there, and it's ready to find its way to you. But first, you have to learn how to speak the language of abundance. You've heard the saying, you get what you focus on. That's the basic principle of the law of attraction. If you focus on lack, that's exactly what you're going to get. But if you focus on abundance, on the idea that money is already flowing to you, that's when the magic happens. You're aligning yourself with the energy of the universe, and when that happens, things start shifting. Money comes to you in ways you never expected. You may be wondering, okay, if money flows freely in the universe, how do I get it to flow to me? It's simple. Start by speaking it into existence. The power of words cannot be overstated. Think about it. Words have the power to inspire, to uplift, to change people's minds, and to move mountains. But here's the thing. Words also have the power to shape your reality. What you say about yourself, your life, and your financial situation directly impacts what shows up in your life. If you've been telling yourself that money is hard to come by, that you'll never be rich, or that wealth is something for other people, guess what? That's exactly what you're going to experience. But when you shift your words to match the abundance that the universe wants to give you, everything changes. So what should you say? Here's the simple phrase that can completely transform your relationship with money. I am a magnet for money. That's it. Say it every day. Say it with confidence. Say it like you mean it. I am a magnet for money. The beauty of this statement is that it's not just wishful thinking. It's an affirmation of your ability to attract wealth into your life. It tells your mind and the universe that you are open and ready to receive. When you say, I am a magnet for money, you're shifting your mindset from a place of lack to a place of abundance. You're telling the universe, I'm ready for the wealth that's already on its way. And trust me, the universe listens. Just like a magnet attracts metal, you will start attracting opportunities, ideas, and people who will help you manifest that money. But here's the trick. Don't just say it. Feel it. Really feel the energy of abundance in your body. Imagine that money is already flowing to you, that it's already in your bank account, that you've already achieved the financial freedom you desire. The key to manifestation is not just the words, it's the energy and feeling behind those words. When you speak this phrase, let it resonate within you. Say it in the morning when you wake up. Say it before you go to bed. Say it when you're walking down the street. Let it become a part of your daily routine. And as you say it, truly believe it. Know that you are worthy of this abundance. Know that you are a magnet for money, and that the universe is already bringing it to you. It may sound simple, but that's the beauty of it. Manifestation doesn't have to be complicated. It's about aligning yourself with the natural flow of the universe and believing that what you want is already on its way. When you start speaking the language of abundance, money will start showing up in your life in ways you never expected. Money is more than just paper or coins. It's energy. It's the result of thoughts, emotions, and actions, all of which are aligned with the universal flow of abundance. When you begin to understand that money is simply energy, it becomes clear how easily it can flow to you, just like any other form of energy. You see, the universe doesn't differentiate between small or large amounts of money. It doesn't care if it's $5 or $50 million. The only thing that matters is your vibration, your energy, and the way you think about money. When you think about money, what feelings come up? Do you feel scarcity? Do you worry about not having enough? Or do you feel abundant, knowing that money is already on its way to you? How you think and feel about money directly impacts how it flows into your life. This is why many people struggle with wealth, because their thoughts are rooted in scarcity and the universe responds accordingly. The more you focus on lack, the more lack you will attract. But when you shift your thoughts to abundance, things start to change. The energy of abundance starts to surround you. You begin to notice opportunities where you once saw only obstacles. Your thoughts become magnetized with the possibility of wealth, and suddenly, money finds its way to you. This is why manifestation works. You are essentially aligning your thoughts with the energy of what you want, and in doing so, you are opening the door for that energy to come to you. It's all about alignment. When your thoughts are in alignment with abundance, you are in sync with the energy of the universe. When your mindset reflects the belief that money flows effortlessly to you, that's exactly what will happen. You will begin to attract opportunities, people, and situations that bring wealth into your life. But it all starts with how you think. So, if you want money to flow to you, the first step is to change the way you think about it. Instead of focusing on how hard it is to make money or how little you have, shift your thoughts to how easily money can come to you. Remind yourself that money is always available, always flowing, and that you are a magnet for it. Every time you catch yourself thinking about lack, quickly replace that thought with the affirmation, "Money flows to me easily and effortlessly." This simple shift in thinking will begin to align your energy with the abundance that is all around you. Now that you understand the energy of money and how your thoughts shape your reality, let's go deeper into the key phrase that will help you attract wealth. I am a magnet for money. This statement is more than just a positive affirmation. It's a declaration to the universe that you are ready to receive what it has to offer. It's a clear, powerful message that your mindset is in alignment with abundance and you are open to receiving wealth in all forms. When you say, "I am a magnet for money," you are not only reinforcing your belief in your ability to manifest wealth, but you are also telling the universe to send money your way. The beauty of this phrase is that it's simple, easy to remember, and incredibly powerful. It's a constant reminder that you are worthy of wealth and that money is already on its way to you. But just saying the words isn't enough. You must believe them with every fiber of your being. The energy behind this phrase must be one of certainty, not doubt. When you say, "I am a magnet for money," feel the truth of it. Visualize money flowing into your life, whether it's through new opportunities, unexpected windfalls, or creative business ideas. Picture yourself living a life of abundance and financial freedom. The more you feel the truth of this statement, the faster it will manifest in your life. As you begin to say this phrase daily, it will start to shift your mindset. It will replace any lingering doubts or fears about money and replace them with a strong belief that you are deserving of wealth. The more you say it, the more your subconscious mind will begin to accept it as your new reality. Over time, this belief will become so deeply ingrained that you'll begin to notice changes in your life. Money will begin to flow to you in ways you never imagined. So, commit to saying this phrase every day. Say it when you wake up. Say it before bed. Say it when you feel uncertainty creeping in. Let it become part of your daily routine, just like brushing your teeth or drinking a glass of water. The more you say it, the more natural it will feel. And soon, you'll find that money is indeed flowing to you, exactly as you've been affirming. Let me tell you a story about Sarah. 3 months ago, Sarah was just like many people, struggling to make ends meet, drowning in debt, and barely scraping by. She had $243 in her bank account and was working 2 jobs to survive. Every month, she worried about bills and wondered if she would ever be able to break free from the constant stress of living paycheck to paycheck. Then, Sarah heard about this simple thought process, about the power of words and how money is just energy. At first, she was skeptical, just like you might be right now. After all, how could a simple phrase change her financial situation? But Sarah decided to give it a try. She committed to saying, "I am a magnet for money," every day, and she said it with confidence. At first, it felt strange. It felt almost too easy. But she kept saying it, and something amazing started to happen. Within the first week, Sarah won $5,000 in a local contest she didn't even remember entering. It wasn't much, but it was a start. It was proof that something was shifting. By week 3, Sarah's side business, which she'd been running on the side for years with little success, suddenly took off. In one single day, she made $25,000. She couldn't believe it, but the surprises didn't stop there. By the end of the month, Sarah received a phone call from a long-lost relative who had passed away and left her a $2.3 million inheritance. All of a sudden, Sarah's life was transformed. She was no longer living paycheck to paycheck. She was no longer drowning in debt. She was financially free. At first, Sarah thought it was just luck. But when she looked back at what had happened, she realized that the only thing that had changed was her mindset. She had shifted her energy from one of scarcity to one of abundance. And the universe had responded. Now Sarah is living a life she never thought possible. She's using her newfound wealth to travel, to help her family, and to invest in new opportunities. But it all started with that simple thought process. She became a magnet for money, and the universe delivered. Sarah's story is proof that this method works. It's not about luck. It's about aligning your thoughts, your energy, and your words with the abundance that's waiting for you. As you start this journey towards manifesting wealth, it's completely natural to feel doubt. After all, the idea of manifesting $50 million by simply changing your thoughts and saying a few words can seem almost too good to be true. You may find yourself asking, can this really work for me? Is this just another empty promise? These questions are normal, and in fact, they are a part of the process. But here's the key. Doubt is just a sign that you're stepping out of your comfort zone and into the unknown. It's a sign that you're breaking through old thought patterns and creating new ones. The truth is, most of us have been conditioned to think that wealth is difficult to attain, that it requires years of struggle, hard work, and sacrifice. We've been taught that only a lucky few ever get to experience financial freedom. And when you start trying to shift those beliefs, doubt will inevitably creep in. But here's the truth. Doubt is only temporary. It's a mental block, not a reflection of reality. When doubt arises, remind yourself that it's a normal part of the manifestation process. Doubt is just your old programming trying to protect you from stepping into something new. It's trying to keep you safe in the familiar, even if that familiarity means staying stuck. So, when doubt shows up, acknowledge it. Thank it for trying to protect you, and gently shift your focus back to your new belief. I am a magnet for money. The more you practice this, the easier it will become to dismiss doubt when it comes up. And as you continue to affirm your new mindset, you'll begin to see the results. The key to overcoming doubt is consistency. The more you affirm your new beliefs, the stronger your new mindset will become, and the more doubt will dissolve. Keep saying, "I am a magnet for money" with confidence, and know that the universe is listening. Consistency is the secret to successful manifestation. Saying, "I am a magnet for money" once or twice isn't enough to shift your reality. You must integrate this powerful phrase into your daily life. The more you say it, the more your mind will accept it as your new truth. Your thoughts and actions will begin to align with your new mindset, and that's when the magic happens. Start your day by saying, "I am a magnet for money" as soon as you wake up. Do it before you check your phone, before you get caught up in the busyness of the day. As you say it, close your eyes for a moment and feel the words resonate with your entire being. Visualize money flowing to you in ways both expected and unexpected. Imagine receiving unexpected gifts, checks in the mail, new business opportunities, whatever feels right for you. Throughout the day, continue to say the phrase whenever you feel doubt or anxiety creeping in. You're reinforcing your new belief with every repetition. When you pay for something, whether it's a cup of coffee or a large purchase, say to yourself, "Money flows to me effortlessly and returns multiplied." This shift in your thinking will help you build a healthy relationship with money, where it feels natural and abundant, not something to be feared or chased. At night, as you wind down and prepare for bed, repeat the phrase once again. "I am a magnet for money." Visualize yourself living the life you desire, experiencing the wealth and freedom you've been affirming. This simple practice will reinforce your new mindset and prepare you for the wealth that is already on its way to you. The key is to make this a daily habit. By saying the phrase consistently, you'll begin to reprogram your subconscious mind. Over time, you'll notice that your energy has shifted. Opportunities will come to you more easily. Your finances will begin to flow, and you'll start seeing the results of your new mindset. You might be wondering, why does this work? How can simply saying, "I am a magnet for money," attract wealth into my life? The answer lies in the spiritual laws that govern the universe, especially the law of attraction. The law of attraction states that like attracts like. What you put out into the universe through your thoughts, emotions, and actions is what the universe will bring back to you. If you focus on abundance, abundance will come. If you focus on lack, that's what you will continue to experience. This is why saying, "I am a magnet for money" works. When you say this phrase, you are aligning yourself with the energy of wealth. Money is not a separate entity. It's just another form of energy, just like love, joy, and health. The universe is constantly sending out energy, and by saying this phrase, you're tuning yourself into the frequency of abundance. You're essentially broadcasting a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. Wealthy people don't get rich by focusing on what they don't have. They focus on what they do have and what they want. They operate on a different frequency, one where money flows effortlessly and naturally. By saying, "I am a magnet for money," you are shifting your frequency to match theirs. You are stepping into the mindset of abundance, and when you do that, the universe has no choice but to respond in kind. But it's not just about saying the words, it's about believing them, feeling them, and aligning every part of your being with them. When you truly believe that money is already flowing to you, the universe responds. This is why manifestation works for some and not others. It's about how deeply you believe and how consistently you practice the principles. Now that you understand the process, it's time to take action. Start saying, "I am a magnet for money," every day. Allow it to become your new truth and watch as the universe responds. It won't happen overnight, but the more you align your thoughts, energy, and actions with abundance, the quicker wealth will begin to flow into your life. Manifestation is not about waiting for something to happen. It's about creating the conditions for it to happen. You have the power to manifest the life you want, starting with your thoughts and words. By using the simple phrase, "I am a magnet for money," you are aligning yourself with the natural flow of wealth. You are telling the universe that you are ready to receive. Remember, money is just energy, and when you align yourself with its frequency, you'll attract it effortlessly. Stay consistent, believe in the process, and watch as your financial situation transforms. This isn't just about attracting money. It's about stepping into the person you were always meant to be, someone who lives abundantly and freely. So, take a moment now to commit to this new way of thinking. Say it out loud. "I am a magnet for money." Feel the truth of it. Know that your financial freedom is already on its way. The universe is listening, and it's ready to deliver.